Okay.
Okay. Is it working now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I shouldn't have that.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yes. Noelle says yes.
Yay!
Yay. So she had done something. Okay. I don't need this one. There. She says, Miss Lori, okay, you should be able to hear. Yes, but I can hear you.
But you have two screens up. Not anymore.
Not anymore. I fixed it. So, why are you here?
I came down here just to see our friends.
Yes. You hadn't been down in a while.
Well, we come about once a year.
Oh.
Because the friends we stay with come up to Wisconsin in the summertime when it's nice and warm.
Oh.
So,
you mean where it's nice and cool?
Well, in the summertime, it's beautiful. In the summertime.
It's not 100 degrees?
In Wisconsin? Heavens, no. No. That's why they come up, because they know it's going to be beautiful in Wisconsin.
Yes.
So we came down here hoping for some warmer weather. But you know what? We came down to see our friends.
Okay.
So the warm weather was going to be a bonus. And so the fact that it's cold out, you know what? I packed my winter sweaters. This is literally my winter sweater.
I had to look for some winter sweaters, and this is about as warm as they get in my house because we don't have winter sweaters here.
Yes, and you don't need them usually.
No.
So
no.
We have another friend of ours that we're going to see on Thursday night. He always says that he used to say when we lived here, my parents brought down the cold weather, Dale and Phyllis. He said, your parents are visiting, aren't they? I said, yes. He goes, well, they brought the cold weather. Well, now we came down and we brought the cold weather.
Speaking of which, are Phyllis and Dale watching?
Do you know what? They wouldn't have known to watch. So
you might have to text
Phyllis.
them.
I can. I can tell my mom. And Barb.
And Barb.
Barb. Yes, they would love to get on and see. But this is so fancy. I mean, I've got this bright light that's like blinding me.
We have to have bright lights because otherwise you can't see the fabric. See, there's another light right here. See
I like it.
I know.
Oh, and they can see. Can they? Oh, they probably can't see that.
Not yet.
No, okay.
Look, in a minute they can. Watch. See?
She's just fancy.
But you know what? I did that camera thing again where because I didn't turn it.
Did you mess it up?
Oh, let's see. Here we go. Oh, man.
See? Oh.
I did it again.
Can I click this and we'll go up?
Yeah.
I don't want to remove it.
No, just click on this one.
Click on this one?
Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. Look, I don't know what I did.
Okay, she did something. So, oh, goodness.
Okay.
There you are. You got it back.
Here I am.
It's all back.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, good. Now I have it sideways. So I'm going to go like this.
Turn it. So I've never been a technology person. I'm still not a technology person. So it's the blind leading the blind.
And Debbie's my technology person. And she left to go to QuiltCon.
Lucky girl.
I know, lucky.
And is she in Arizona?
Yeah.
Well, she's probably warm there.
It's warm. Yeah. She was on the phone last night and people were saying they were taking their swimsuits. And she was like, what? And they went, it's 85 here.
Oh, yeah. Take your swimsuit. Take it whether or not you think you're going to need it.
I know. But she didn't tell me she was going to QuiltCon until like last week. I was thinking it was spring break. I know. She didn't tell me because she goes on trips a lot. And sometimes I'm like, Debbie, you just got back. You don't need to go anywhere. And so I thought it was spring break in my head. And so I said, oh, are the kids on spring break next week? Y'all are going to go do something? And she goes, no. And I said, well, where are you going? She goes, and I was like, Debbie, where are you going? And she was like, QuiltCon. I said, what? So,
okay. But you've been there before.
I have in 2020. And so have you.
I know.
We went at the same time. We had so much fun. We had plans to do all the shashiko when we came back. Remember, I bought everything.
I still have a whole container full.
I finished all my little coasters.
I didn't.
I finished my coasters and I finished this other thing. I don't know what to do with it, but I finished that. Yes. And I still have Shashiko stuff that
I love that. It's beautiful, but I've never between English paper piecing and then I'm quilting, sewing, piecing. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the one in Austin? Yes, Noelle, it was. Yeah.
Yes. It was.
Yeah. It was in Austin. It was a lot of fun. I dragged Lori to all kinds of restaurants to go eat at. You know, all the holes in the wall, how your mom and dad like to do that, Noelle? Well, I do. Dad does. But then when we have kids, we can't always do it because my picky eater, Catherine, will kind of freak out a little bit.
But I have to tell you, all those wonderful places,
The
they
holes
were
in the wall.
the food was fantastic, the best.
Yeah.
And she got me to eat things I probably never would have eaten.
And it wasn't weird stuff. It was like
No, it was
tacos.
like normal. No, it was very good.
What
It
did
was
you
very-
eat?
Do you
that
remember
wouldn't
that
have
little?
eaten?
Well, no, one time you got me to eat. Did you get me to eat raw oysters?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what we
raw
ate.
oysters. We ate raw oysters.
But
and
they
then-
eat that all the time.
But I don't. Scott
Do
doesn't
you eat them
them
anymore?
Rebecca and I were in the East Coast and we ate them. She didn't care for them, so I ate them all.
Okay, that's what I have to do.
I am going to let you get started. I am going to go talk to my mom and Barb.
Okay, then come right back.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we have all kinds of fun stuff going on that I need to tell you all about. I'm Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store. Thanks for joining us today on a very frigid What's New Wednesday. What's New Wednesday? Oh, Sandy's watching with the grandbaby Paige. Oh, I love it. I love seeing her pictures. She's grown up so fast. So, yes, it is freezing here. It's heading your way, Sandy. It's heading your way. I think when I was driving over this morning to work, not even this morning, an hour ago, it was 23 degrees. It's so cold. And we had little snow flurries, not anything. It's collecting like on the edges of the curb and stuff, nothing that's going to stick. We are supposed to go camping this weekend. My husband and I are driving down to Hillsboro to Lake Whitney, which is about 2 hours south of us. And we're going camping this weekend. And we really have our fingers crossed that by Friday morning, this awful freezing cold will be gone. It needs to be gone. Our trailer, which we have a little RV trailer type of thing that we tow, it has good heating in it. It does have good heating and has a fireplace in it, which is kind of cool. But it's still pretty cold in there. I have to take my electric blanket with me to sleep at night because it just gets cold, you know? And then you have to be careful that you are not going to have busted water pipes. So we have to pay attention to the air underneath on the bottom. Okay, because that's what happens. You have to pay attention to that. So that's what we have going on this weekend. Did you call your mom?
She didn't answer.
Ah!
Barb did.
Did you call your dad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I called the house phone and they didn't answer.
Oh, they still have a house phone?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I'm tempted to get a house phone again so that when I have to give out my phone number for something, I can just give that out and all the phone calls, spam can go to that.
I think it's a good idea.
I'm really tempted to start doing that again. So, yes, that is the plans for the weekend. I was telling them about going camping this weekend.
And I think she's crazy.
No.
It's going to warm up.
It's going to warm up. Plus, we have a good heater in the trailer.
Okay.
And we have a fireplace in the trailer.
How cozy will it be?
It will be very cozy. Yeah, it's
and
very cozy.
You don't mind this.
I don't mind the cold.
Yeah.
No.
Does Mark?
No, he doesn't mind either.
Then you guys.
He's okay.
You guys all agree.
Because we can just put on more clothes. That's our fix it. Put on more clothes because you can get warmer. But when you're hot, you can't take off so much. You can't keep taking it off.
Yes.
You have to stop at some point. So that's what we have going on this weekend. But the other thing we have going on this weekend is demos. And Taylor is going to be demoing. Oh, look at this.
Can I be Vanna?
Yes, be my Vanna. Hold on. It goes this way. Look at this. How cute is this? This is fabric that is printed to look like the edges of a postage stamp.
I love it.
How cute is that? And so it comes with the edges like this already right here with the little cut-ins, the little scallop.
Yes.
And this is in black. It's different colors. We have black, red, gold.
There's like a pink color or something?
Yeah, a pink one. So Taylor's going to be demoing how to do this. And this is just the small one that we've been showing people. You can make your piece as big as you want. So she's going to be showing how she did it with a t-shirt for people who want to do t-shirt quilts.
Oh my God.
It just adds a whole new thing, a whole new twist. And what she's going to show is how to do these mitered connections right there so that you can get that edge of the postage stamp. How cute is that? So that's this Saturday from 10:30 to 4:30. Stop in the store, in the shop, and take a look at it. Let me see if I can put it right here also.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at it so that, oh, that's not what I want. Okay.
You want?
There.
Oh, look at that.
So you can take a look at it and see how to do these mitered corners right here so that you get that nice little point. And I was like, oh my gosh, she did that. And she learned it really fast. So it must not be real hard.
It's beautiful.
With me, it would take me days to learn it. She learns everything so lickety split, but it has these little mitered corners so that you have it where it comes together like that. Because, you know, if I had done it, I would have just had my strip like that and the other strip here, and it would have just been like bad cutting on the corner, you know, because that's how I do things. I don't know. I don't ever think about mitered corners, but little Taylor, that girl figures everything out. She is just, see, she says it's easy, but you have to go slow.
Is that Taylor?
Yes, Taylor Bones. Bones is her dog.
Oh,
it's such a cute dog. Yes, the
God.
demonstration is in the classroom. No, I'm sorry, Nelda. It's out here. It's not in the classroom. It's out on the sales floor. It's at the back cutting table. And that's where we all do all our demonstrations. So that's what we have for our demonstrations. And that's free. You can show up anytime that you want to come and do that and learn how to do it. What were you going to say? Barb, look! Hey, Barb, how are you? That's Lori's sister-in-law who lives in Wisconsin. She used to watch us all the time when we did our live videos because we did used to do this. Did I say that right? We did used to do this all the time.
We did it. It started during
COVID. During COVID. We were the pioneers.
Woohoo!
Yes, we were.
And Barb's in Indianapolis.
Why?
Because she's visiting her granddaughter.
Who had a baby?
Lucas. My nephew Lucas.
How old is the baby?
Oh, she was born and she's over a year old. They're getting ready to have baby number 2 in like a week or so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, little boy.
Oh, how fun.
Oh yeah. And she is I'm biased. She's my great niece, but she is the sweetest and she's such a hoot. You would love her.
Oh,
she
my
dances.
gosh.
She's just cute. Anyway.
I can't believe that.
Barb's a grandma.
So you don't even get to see Barb very often. Does she head down to
I see her every day.
Indianapolis?
I see her. Well, not every day. We have Adventure Mondays.
Adventure Mondays. I like that.
We do.
I like my Adventure Monday is staying in my pajamas all day and working at the computer.
There you go.
I know. I love that. It works for me.
Yes.
So that's this coming Saturday. The other thing we're doing this Saturday is the tennis shoe class.
Oh,
I didn't bring it.
Where's the tennis shoe?
It's over there by Christina. So we have the tennis shoe class, making your own custom tennis shoes. Now the class for this Saturday is sold out already, but we do have a class in March, and March might be sold out. It might be April, May. Look at these custom shoes. Look how fun they are. Nelda Panell teaches these. These are the high tops. You can make them as a high top or a regular low top. You can do it with black or white soles. Isn't that cute?
Amazing.
And she brings everything you need. I got something on my lip. She brings everything that you need to make your shoe. So you are getting, part of the registration includes a sole and then the supplies, because you need the wax thread right here, heavy wax thread, the laces, the eyelets, and she brings the tools to be able to put all of that together. So what you have to do beforehand is get your fabric and have it quilted, and you bring that to class, and then from there you get instructions and the supplies to do it. So cute. She has some that are sports related for the teams that you like, and then she also does them like little prints for Halloween, little prints for Christmas, everything you could think of. And if you notice on here, the tongue right here on this one is different from the outer edge. You see that? Here's the tongue fabric. I don't know if I can show you here. I hate to open the whole thing, but we'll just show you right here. So see, the tongue has these really pretty feathers on it, and it's different from the outer edge. I know.
This is really cool.
Yeah, and it is really fun. So you could make some turtle fabric for Emily. How cute would that be? So
adorable.
if
Oh
you can, I make the tiny quilted shoes for Fig, her cat? Sure, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, Noelle. So yeah, if you want to do that, okay, I'm going to try to post the link. Hold on. This is going to be a challenge. I'm going to try to do this. Classes. Because Debbie left me to my own devices today. No, go away. Not that. And class and class. Okay, there it is. And now we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to do copy. Then we're going to come back over here. Let's see. Control V. Yay! Okay, I did it. I'm usually pretty good on the computer. What I'm bad at is getting out of the screen and not being able to get back in, because I do that sometimes. And see, we have a phone that have the camera on my phone that I use that's right here, and that's what shows you when I put it down on the ground, not on the ground, on the cutting. And then I have the camera up here, and so I have to pay attention to which one I am switching over to and not disconnecting it, because sometimes I disconnect them.
That's why I'm keeping my hands folded.
Yes, because you are as bad as I am.
Worse.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that with the computer. I would agree with that.
Oh yes, not my forte. Never has been.
So we have that class coming up also. Or if you want to take one of the other, wait, somebody posted something?
I know, I'm not.
Oh no, I bet it posted to both places, because see, I'm on YouTube and Facebook.
It did.
So I posted to both places. So if you want to take this class with the tennis shoes, and you obviously this weekend is sold out already, but we have the other ones coming up, and you can sign up for one of the other ones. It is so much fun to do, and you can get one whole shoe made in the day, and then the other shoe, the other one, you will be able to go home and finish it. Yeah, excellent. Because she sends you with all your supplies to go home and finish it, and tells you how to do it. Isn't that cool?
That's just really
so
cool.
That's coming up this coming weekend, which is really fun. And then next week, I'm teaching the Mariner's Compass class, and that is these fun little, Mariner's Compass by Robin Ruth. That's using her book and her ruler. And I still have space for that in my class. That one is the little sunflower. So Lori is the one who really got us started on the Mariner's Compass and Robin Ruth rulers, because when she worked here, she would teach the classes for it. And then she left me, and I had to teach the class. So 4 years later, I finally got around to putting it on the calendar and learning how to do it. And so that's what I will be teaching this weekend. If you happen to be in the area, not this weekend, next Friday, if you happen to be in the area, register for the class. It's a fun one. You're going to be able to, we should be able to get 3 of them done in the day, about that size. And then you can put them together in a table runner, or you can use them as a bag or a purse or anything like that. Yeah.
Or pillow.
Or a pillow. I have the table runner. I think it's hanging up behind the counter. So yeah, that's awesome. Going to be doing it. And then, do you know what happens March 1st?
I do know.
The Texas Shop Hop. Look at that. The Texas Shop Hop. How fun is that? Look at this magazine.
How long does it run?
2 months. 2 months.
That's because everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's much bigger in Texas.
This is quite the magazine.
Quite the magazine, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
So I didn't do the Texas fabric.
Okay.
That's the Texas fabric, but
very, very Texas.
Yeah, it's kind of westerny too.
Very western.
Texas.
Yes.
Texas. It wasn't really my cup of tea. So I didn't do the one from this shop hop. Okay. But I have other stuff that is set aside for the Texas shop hop. It's going to be so pretty. You're going to love it. That's some of it. Yeah. And the rest of it is in the boxes back there, which I thought I'd show next week. So hold on. We'll show those in a minute.
I'm just leaving.
She's leaving. She's petting them.
She's
petting. Yeah. So we have the All Texas Shop Hop. Ladies, this is so much fun. If you haven't planned on joining before, you would love this. If nothing else, grab the magazine. I want to say they're $12.95. Yeah, $12.95. It comes with all the information of the different quilt stores in here, and full color, I should say. When you're talking printing stuff, it's called 4-color. And when you have it go all the way over to the edge, it's a full bleed like that. Is what that's printer talk. So when I'm ordering stuff, I order 4-color with a bleed. So look at all these different shops. So last year they did it, and they split stuff up according to the regions. And one of the feedback things was that it was, let me see, I forget which region. I think we're in the Northeast. I don't remember which one we're in.
Pinkies 2 is
Central region. I think we're in the Pinkies 2. Central Northwest.
Pinkies 2 is right here.
So that's not me. Why can't I remember we're in the Northwest? No, we're not that one.
You would be North
Central? No.
Blue
Mid South?
Boxcar.
No, that's East.
Are you with Boxcar? No.
Yes.
There you are.
Central North. Central North section.
Central Northeast.
Central Northeast. That's us. So we're with Boxcar. Well, last year they put out the regions according to how they split it up with the individual shops, right?
Okay.
And only to realize a lot of people were like, some of these you put together were 500 miles apart, really far away from each other, because Texas is so big and they just didn't realize how big it was. So there's the East region. Anyhow, and we had some kickback about it. We didn't have any say about how they split it out.
No, because you're Northeast.
North Central, aren't we?
Central East or something like that.
We're West Central. Maybe if I look it up in here. And so they had a lot of people kind of going, this is way too far. Were we Northeast?
I thought you were Central.
Central Northeast.
Yes, that's it right there.
112.
We were a little off.
Just slightly.
Keep going. That's a huge magazine.
It is a huge magazine. This magazine, it's 131 shops, and it has 122 pages.
Wow.
So it's a lot. And so here's our region right here. And then the magazine also comes with free patterns. And then there's our ad. See it right there?
Look at that.
Yay. We have our ad right there. And it shows a couple of pictures of the store in there.
Very cool.
So that starts next Saturday, and it runs for 2 months.
Okay.
So all of March, all of April. And I at first thought that was too long. No, I thought it was okay on time. And I was really surprised how many people visited all the stores last year. There were
the entire state of Texas.
Yes. I knew there would be 1 or 2 people who would do it, but there were gobs of people who did the whole store. There was one lady that has her own little airplane, and she would go every weekend to all these little remote areas that were in the shop hop with her airplane. She would take pictures and post it where she was going. I know. It wasn't a fancy jet. It was just one of those little prop planes, Yep. And she would go every weekend to all these areas.
Oh my gosh.
To go. It was crazy. I couldn't believe how many people had done the entire state, but there were a lot of people. Yes. And so at first I was like, oh, it's just 2 months from the standpoint of a shop. Yeah. It's just 2 months. That'll be fun. And other regions, states had said, oh, it's a lot of work. Just be ready. Y'all are going to get slammed. It's going to be hard. Y'all are going to be happy when it's over. And I was like, no, it's not. It's going to be fun. The last day of April, we were like, oh my gosh.
Because that is a lot.
It is. And you know what? They're already starting the planning for next year.
Well, you have to.
They have to. Yeah,
it's
it's
amazing.
crazy how much they have to get done. So yeah, that's coming up. And if you do complete the shop hop and you're finishing all the visitations of these different stores, you get your little stamp and then you get to mail in your passport, which is this yellow one right here.
So they mail it in.
You mail it in and you qualify for prizes. And some of these prizes, they are really nice. There's sewing machines given away. There's gobs of fabric given away.
Wow.
The vendors like Moda and QT Fabrics and stuff will put prizes out there. It's a lot of stuff. Plus, it's a really nice magazine.
Yeah.
It has the patterns in there for some of the ones like these that are on the cover. And then you can see the fabric that they did for the shop hop. Now, I just told Lori that I didn't do the did I show it to you all?
I don't think so.
I don't think I showed it.
You didn't put it under there. I know that.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I didn't purchase this particular fabric for the shop hop. Last year I did have the shop hop fabric. This time I didn't because it's a little bit too Western for us. And I was afraid I'd get stuck with it, get it left over because 130 shops, there's probably 100 of them that have the fabric, right? So I didn't want to have leftover fabric that's this Westerny because it's not our vibe usually. But I did get some other really fun stuff. Really fun. I know.
I love it.
So the shop hop starts next week. And then we have on March 1st, which is not this weekend, next weekend, we are also demoing the Fab 5 ruler. Do you remember the Fab 5
yes,
ruler?
I do. I love that ruler.
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh, and the patterns are fantastic.
They are fantastic. Plus, let's go back over here.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, I talked to Janice, who's the owner, and she might loan us some of the quilts.
Which would be amazing.
Isn't this fun? So this is the Fab 5 remix. And this has been around for a while, but we forget about it because it's done with like a dressed-in ruler almost, but using it to make some fun patterns. Look how cute that is.
I always loved that book.
It is. It is so fun. And this is a quilt you can put together really fast, right? It doesn't take a lot. She gives you some of the printouts, like here's the Halloween one, and then this would be applique in the middle. There's Christmas trees. I know, little Christmas trees. There's a bunch of different ones. You can mix up the colors like that or do colors like that, rows of colors, right? Like or you can do...
You could do a Green Bay Packer one.
You could do a Green Bay Packer. Look how cute that one is.
Am I allowed to say that in Texas?
Yeah, yes. The cowgirls aren't doing any good. So. I always tell Mark the cowgirls.
Oh, Scott would be so proud of you.
It drives him crazy. So I do it more.
Oh my gosh.
Look.
Oh yes. That is awesome. Colleges.
I know.
Or your
Isn't
favorite
that fun?
sports teams.
Or your favorite sports teams. And if you want to have your own special thing in that middle section, if you don't want it, say you want to do your own college that you like, you just look up the letters on
oh my gosh,
like a coloring book. Go on the website and type up the letters, and that becomes your letters for the cutout.
I'm just peeking.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Oh
so we're going to be demoing this on March 1st.
Oh yeah.
Which, you know what March 1st is besides a demo?
It's also the first day of the Texas Shop Hop.
It is. It's also Catherine's birthday.
Oh!
You know how old she'll be?
Hang on. 28.
Yes.
28. Yeah,
Can
that's because Rebecca just turned 29, Tisha.
I can't believe it! I can't believe I have a 28-year-old.
And when you and I first met was like 26?
Yeah, 2016. No, 20. That's when we moved. It was in 2014.
It was whenever you were in that little tiny shop.
In 2014.
So that's been
11 years.
Yes.
April makes 11 years. Yep. Can you believe we're that old?
Oh my gosh.
I'm that old. The store's that old.
She started in this little tiny booth.
I did.
Never forget that.
I
That's
know.
what attracted me.
That's it.
Yep.
So those things are coming up. We're really excited about that. So I told you I didn't get the fabric to go with the shop hop, but let me show you what I did get. Pick your favorite one out so far.
Well, I have to tell you, I really do like the monarch butterflies.
I do too.
So I'm going to have to pick with this one.
Okay. Look at this gorgeous fabric. Look how pretty this is. The monarch butterflies. Now, if you didn't know, and I think I said it before, I got to do this camera. So we're in the path for monarch butterflies.
Yes.
And now that I say that here, I feel like I have told you all this before. But okay, we'll just go with it again. We're in the path for migrating monarch butterflies here in Texas. And so we get them coming through on their way to Mexico. So pretty. This is one of the fabrics, iconic for Texas. This is the dark blue background. Then we have a lighter blue background, kind of a sky blue, right? I know. And then this is a very light blue, almost a white.
Yeah, it looks like white, but it's definitely a light blue, though.
It's a very light blue. And then what's your next favorite?
This one.
Everybody loves the blue bonnet.
Who doesn't lose the Texas blue bonnets?
The Texas blue bonnets.
Is that an Indian paintbrush?
Yep. Look how gorgeous these are. And this has the dark background with it. Now, I've got some different size blue bonnets as well. Look how pretty this one is. That has the light blue background. And then I didn't bring it out, but there's one with a dark blue background.
You like that one?
Also. I didn't bring it all out. Now, I'm going to tell you that if you like these, you want to come in and get them because they're going to sell out very quickly. Once the shop hop starts, it goes very fast. I will also have a new one to show you next week that is also a floral along this theme. Ooh. But I haven't. We just got it in. It's not in the system yet. Look at these little tiny blue bonnets. Aren't they fun? And then we have little blue bonnets again with the very light. This is a white background.
No, it's blue. Because that's white right there.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. So it is also a light background, a light blue, just like this one over here. So pretty.
Can we sing?
Sure.
Oh, the yellow rose of Texas.
Oh, is that it?
Is that right? No, it might be wrong.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Doesn't it go like that?
I think so.
Oh, the yellow rose of Texas.
Something.
Isn't that it? Or is it a different one?
I don't know.
It's been too long since I've tried to sing that song.
I've never had to sing.
But here's the yellow rose of Texas.
Look how pretty.
That one is gorgeous.
It is pretty.
Gorgeous.
And I don't normally like the roses. It's very traditional for me, but you got to have the yellow rose of Texas.
This is, as I say, this is totally Texas.
You have to do that. That's our state flower. Is it? No, the blue bonnet's a state flower. So why do is the yellow rose of Texas popular?
We should know that.
Why is it something considered for Texas, the yellow rose of Texas? Anybody? Just tell the butterflies not to drink the tap water. What?
I'll tell you, the tap water in Texas is not good. I'll just tell you that.
Really?
Okay. This says the yellow rose of Texas refers to a popular legend and song about a woman often identified as Emily D. West, who is said to have distracted Mexican General Santa Anna during the Texas Revolution.
With a yellow rose?
Let's see. The yellow rose symbolizes this woman, with the story representing a powerful female figure who helped Texas gain independence. That does not sound... That's a legend. It is. The Yellow Rose of Texas is a popular folk song.
Huh.
I don't know.
You know what? On the day when the shop hop starts, we should all have a yellow rose clenched in our teeth.
I'm gonna have my revolver.
Oh, please. That would be funny to have a gun holster and your revolvers. Yes. That would be so cute. We might have to do that.
The sweetest All I know is the yellow rose, not the rose of Texas, but the yellow rose of Texas. If you give someone a yellow rose, it's like friendship. I always thought a yellow rose meant friendship. And it was something you would do because they, roses, all the different colors of roses have different meanings.
Yeah, well, all
and
the
I
flowers
want to
have
say,
different meanings.
but I would think the yellow rose was friendship.
I don't know. It could be.
What is the yellow rose? Yeah, joy, friendship, and new beginnings.
Oh.
That's the yellow rose.
Because she helped Texas gain its liberty from Mexico.
Yeah. So I think, here, the Wisconsin State Historical Society says, let's see. Oh, no, they're talking about the song.
Yellow rose equals independence sleigh. Oh. Oh, she
Why
remembers
does she keep
learning
saying
about.
sleigh? What does
Because that
sleigh mean?
sleigh means like.
Because she keeps saying sleigh, and
yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Because that's like when you want to say something's really cool. Now the word to say is like sleigh.
Not that it's awesome.
Yes, no, that's
or it's
gone.
cool.
No, you don't say that anymore. Now you say it slays. It slays. That's
Because she says this. She said it more than once.
Yeah, because that's what you say. You don't say awesome or.
She said, "Don't drink the tap water if they're going to Mexico."
Oh.
She's way ahead of us.
Oh.
Yes,
she
and
really
she
did.
said, I think it's related to independence. I remember learning about it in state history class. And let me tell you, in the state of Texas, they do Texas history twice. Not just in 4th grade, but in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Most states do it once.
Yes, I know. There's a lot to learn in Texas.
Oh, see, yep. There's one rule, and it's remember the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo. And did you know that you cannot have any other flags above Texas? Except is that the U.S. flag can fly higher than Texas?
I was going to say, you're not supposed to have any flags higher than the United States flag.
Then but other than that, you can't have any flags higher than Texas.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Didn't know that.
I know. Isn't that cool?
I did not take Texas history.
Yeah, the girls taught me that. But there's one rule. Oh, and she forgot.
She
remember
really
the Alamo.
What's SMH?
Shaking my head. The water.
Well, you got to talk in normal English terms so Miss Lori can understand them. And actually, she's old enough. She can call me Lori now because she's old enough now.
She can. I don't know. Noelle, can you call her Lori or is it always Miss Lori? I don't know. I think it might always be Miss Lori. And the Whataburger sign is the other sign of Texas.
Totally. Oh my gosh, I already had a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Did you?
I did. Yes, and Emily, my daughter, was not happy. She's like, that's not fair. I bought honey butter to go to mail to her.
Back? Oh.
No, to mail to her in Florida. To dry ice it was going to cost me $130 overnight. She's not getting it.
You could mail it now that it's cold.
In Florida, it's not cold.
Oh.
It's 84 degrees. It would not be good. It has to be refrigerated. So, sorry, Emily. She's not watching. See, it'll always be Mrs. Lori.
Yep. See, Miss Lori. Yeah. Mrs. Lori.
I understand. I totally understand. So,
I know. She calls her boyfriend's mom Miss Beth Ann. Is it Miss Beth Ann or Miss Nikitas?
Whoa. Back up. Noelle, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
What's his name?
John. It's the one she
I know John.
It's the one she had in high school.
When we're off camera, your mother and I are going to have a little visit.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
She's over here all day today.
Okay.
We have a lot to catch up on.
Did you see that squirrel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bright and shiny.
I know, it's bright and shiny.
So
what did I do with the fabric? Here's something that we're going to show.
Can I show it?
Yes.
Oh,
Look
look
how fun it is. The yellow rose of Texas. Yay.
Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, Tisha.
It is so pretty, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
And then
look
all these little prairie points. All these prairie points. And I used all this Texas fabric that I have. And look how pretty that is. You can put it in the middle of a coffee table, your kitchen table. You can just put it in the middle of a runner, what do you call it? An entry table with a candle in it.
Yes.
You can do anything like that. It's fun. I still have to put the binding on. It has to be a bias binding, so I haven't done it yet just because I haven't sat down to do it.
What are you going to bind it in?
It's this one. It's going to have this dark blue. right there to bring that
I
dark
like
blue
that.
back out. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Isn't that fun?
Awesome.
So I had shown this to a couple of ladies, and they wanted to know if I was going to do a class on it. And I said, do I need to do a class? I don't think it's hard enough to have to do a class. And they were like, no, we want to just have a class. So, ladies and gentlemen watching, there it is, the Prairie Points table topper. It's actually, they call it the folded star. And I'm going to do a class. There's a couple of sessions on there that I did. I'm going to post it right here. And to sit down and learn how to do this. So you can go to the website, register for the class. I don't have all the details in there yet. That's on my agenda to do today and tomorrow. And so I will get that done to tell you what you need to have. But how fun is that? And we just it's only going to take seriously about 3 hours to do, and maybe not even that long. You have some pre-cutting to do, and then after that, come in and we'll put it together. It'll be fun. I put 2 sessions on there, one in March and the other one I want to say is in May. But it's going to be something fun and easy to do. I think you can just kind of knock it out pretty quick and have some fun with that one.
And you machine quilted.
You're supposed to machine quilt.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to quilt it.
Wow.
And
it's
then
beautiful.
you do it in the back. You can't see the quilting here because I did put the quilting to blend with the fabric. Okay. But yeah, and you know what? It's really easy to do. It's like one of those things that if you have grandkids, you can sit down and do it with your grandkids. Or like if you and Barb want to work on one together, you can sit and do it almost like a puzzle. But it's not hard. You're not having to think. Yeah,
so she would like that.
It's almost like a puzzle. You're sitting just putting stuff down, gluing it down for the time being until you have it in place. And it's really nice and sturdy. It's not like you can run your hand over it. This isn't going to roll up or come undone. Awesome. So pretty. So if you want to take that class, quick and easy class to be able to take. And I've got it on the calendar and I posted it right there. I'll be teaching it. There was another class I put on there that I said, oh, that would be a fun little class because somebody kept asking for it. And now I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what I posted.
Where was your little piece of paper?
No, it's not on that
it's not
one.
On there.
Because I literally put them on this weekend.
Okay.
I wonder, let me see what I did. Because there was something else that I did that was a quick class that everybody kept asking me for. And I was like, really? You want me to do that class? Because I thought it was too easy. And they said, yes, we want that class. So the Sally Tomato pop-ins, got that. Prairie Points. Yep, I have that on March 27th, which is a Thursday. And let's see. Oh, the zippy strippy bag. Oh, you'll love this one.
Oh my gosh, yes. I saw it.
It's on this, it's back here.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. I forgot I had that one.
I saw it.
Yes.
In April.
Yes. So I have this class that I'm also teaching. It's a quilt as you go class. But the reason I teach it is because the zippers are so easy to put in. And I love how she explains how to do the zippers. So if you are afraid of zippers, which so many people are because they have a bad memory of high school home ec, right? When you had to learn how to sew and you had to put in a dress zipper.
Oh, yes.
They have, look.
You put vinyl in there or covered it.
Yeah, remember how we would cover?
I do.
And so bad memories of that for a lot of people in home ec, putting in zippers. This is not like that. So easy to do. And if you just want to learn a fun little pouch, a quilt as you go, fun little pouch, you can learn how to do this. And seriously, you can like whip these out like nobody's business and get them done. And you can run it through the, what do you call it, serger if you want to finish these little edges up right there. But some of these little bags, because they're mine, I don't really care if the edges are finished up, so they're okay with me. Other ones, I just do a little zigzag stitch all the way.
Oh, you did use your serger.
Did I?
Yeah, and this one you did.
No, I probably used just machine stitch.
Oh, okay, probably, but it's excess.
Oh, yeah, it's the machine stitch.
Okay. It looks nice, though.
Yeah. So that one I have coming up in April.
Okay.
did Grandma
Oh.
Het do prairie points?
Yes, she did. And I have a tree skirt that I had made it. It was quilted. It was made with fabric, and I pieced the whole thing. And I got to the prairie points. This was years and years ago. I said, Grandma, I don't know how to do prairie points. Would you do it? She did all the prairie points around my tree skirt. So yes. And Barb, Grandma Het, not Grandma Anu, Grandma Het made things just like Tisha's gonna make.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom has them hanging around her house.
Back then, they didn't have a pattern to follow, a
No,
template.
no, they didn't.
Yeah.
No, but yes.
Now we have a template to follow.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier for people like me.
And I don't remember, see, my grandma's, that's why I asked if you had quilted those down, because I thought my grandma's were like all loose.
Yes, you can leave them loose.
Because I thought they were loose.
Yeah. You can
Good
leave them
memory,
loose.
Barbara Jean.
But you know what? If you left this loose on this one, I think if you have it on the table, it would get crumbs underneath and everything.
Yes. That's why I love having them quilted down like that.
Yeah,
I love that.
It makes it easier, doesn't it?
I love the look.
So one other thing I want to show you that we got that came in very quickly here because, oh my God, it's already 1:52.
Yeah.
We got in some gorgeous batiks that I want to show you. One color that you don't see very often in a batik.
Is it this one?
Is a light pink.
Now, how do you show these? Because can I see
just like this?
Okay.
Look.
Oh.
Tell us about this one, Lori.
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I now love batiks. I never used to know that much about batiks, but in the last 3 years, I've learned a lot more. But look at this. Look at they can't see my finger. But look at these. Look at the
leaves,
what do you call that?
Little stems.
It's just, I love how it looks.
Yeah.
Batiks, I love how they're made, and look at the different colors. You got dark pink. It almost looks like a purple.
Yeah, you have
it's
a little bit
just
of purple
gorgeous.
right in
Right
here.
yeah.
There's purple.
Oh my gosh,
love this.
amazing.
You don't see very many light color batiks
and
like
that
this.
One's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
very pretty.
Oh my gosh, this one is just fun. Oh my gosh. So who, you always tell me, who is this from?
This is Riley Blake. So Riley Blake came out with batiks called Expressions just about a year ago. And so we've just started getting in some of theirs. I don't carry a huge amount of batiks because we have a wonderful quilt store around here called Fabric Fanatics, and she has all batiks, remember?
Yes.
So she has all batiks, and I don't need to compete with her. I just carry a little bit because people do like them, and we do make samples with them, and we like to mix and match them also. Yes. So here's a really pretty green that has, I love the background green on it, and then you've got these little gold seed pods.
Yes.
And these little grape colored ones. Oh, I wonder if they're sea grapes. They could be, right?
I don't know.
And then
sea grapes?
You know that you see them, they come up with the seaweed.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, they look just like that.
Wow.
They come up with seaweed.
Yeah.
So, the little sea grapes. So, yeah, another really pretty batik. If you love batiks, we have some real pretty ones that came in. Well, now this is a compliment.
One,
yeah.
Because it's got the same pattern.
Let me see. There we go.
Look at that.
Isn't that pretty? The same pattern. So this light pink is the same color as that right there. Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful. And like you said that you see so few light pinks. I love that. This is beautiful. These are fun.
They're fun.
Oh! We'll save that one for last. It's my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But look at how fun this one is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the colors.
Tell me about that, Lori.
Let me tell you about this.
Tell me about it,
This would be a
Lori.
batik from Riley Blake. What is awesome is you not only have this grid that's going on with the orange, but then you've got these swirls and spirals and little tendrils is what I'm thinking of.
And look, there's like a little medallion.
Yes.
Oh, you can't see it right there, but
no, go up. I don't know
There
how
we
to
go.
use this camera. I'm like, where's my finger? Oh, there's my finger. Oh my gosh. But look at see the tendrils? It almost looks like it looks like a long arm pattern that you would do behind it. But look at you've got pinks and it's like a burst of summer.
And you know what? You've got the light. Okay, so here's the tendrils in that real pretty aqua. And then you've got some in pink, like this right here. And then in the background, you've got some in white.
Oh my gosh.
See them right there? They're in white. You can barely see them.
Well, and they're tiny because look at our fingers and how
Mhm.
tiny that is. This is my pinky.
Yeah, and what I liked about this is the grid pattern, because you don't see
Yes.
that in a batik very often.
It's
Is that
beautiful.
real pretty grid.
And look at that. So when they go over the grid, you can see the pink, and then the orange is darker. No, I'm not in the right spot, am I? Look at how that. I just love that.
Mm-hmm.
This
It
to
really
me
is pretty.
That's a burst of sunshine. That is a burst of warm weather.
Yeah, Noelle says she loves the blue and the
Pink burst of color in the back.
yeah.
It's
And the
awesome.
grid. Yeah, the grid is really pretty. It's very, very pretty. Okay, show your favorite one.
This is my favorite. Okay. I don't know when it happened, but I love birds on fabric now.
What?
Certain birds. But look at these. Look at the
Okay,
little
you
birds.
were always the one that didn't like birds.
There is something about it. So that the Fab Fun remix, I have always been attracted to the birds on the front of that one.
Really?
Because they're the right kind of birds.
I see.
It has to be a certain type. But I love, they probably can't, it's probably upside down. But look at these birds here and how they're on a little branch. And I love it that they're on the branches. This is, oh my gosh, for a day like this in Texas, this is a perfect fabric for you to show because it's a burst of sunshine.
Yeah.
It's a burst of warmth.
It's a burst of warmth.
Oh my gosh. But again, you've got, because it's the batik, you've got that whole model look that I love. And can they see this one? They can see that one. Look at the colors in there. I mean, it's not just purple.
I don't like muddy batiks.
No,
when they're muddy brown and greens, I don't like those. I have to have bright colors.
Happy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But look at the birds. I think it's because one of my daughter's best friends, she always liked birds. So I think of her, I think, when I see them.
Oh. So those were some of the things I want to show you. So one last thing. I know I said I was done showing you all some of the stuff. One more thing I wanted to show you, because I had to go on the hunt for these. But I found what I was looking for. You know how you have an ink erase, or when you have a water erase pencil that you're using to sew, you have something that you've drawn lines with, and then you need water to erase it. And I absolutely hate spraying it with water because it just makes it wet, right? I don't like that. You shouldn't be using friction pins. Do you use friction pins? You shouldn't. I was going to pop you. You're not supposed to be using friction pins.
But some people like them.
They love them.
Yes.
But think about it. Okay. If you made a purse or a bag or whatever, and you walked outside right now, all those marks would come right back on your piece, because friction pins, the marks come back when it cools off, when it gets cold out. Okay. They are not designed for fabric. They never were designed for fabric. And people started using them for their fabric.
And they love them.
Yeah. But they're not made for fabric.
So people will use them on the backside.
Okay. I don't use them at all.
I don't either.
I don't use them at all. But I do use the ones that are water erase. And what I end up doing is running around trying to find little leftover watercolor brushes that my kids had one time. So showing you on the back of this fabric, I'm going to show you. These are the Sew Line lead pencils, which I really, really like. It comes in 3 colors, white, blue, and pink.
I've never seen those.
Yes. And I love these, especially when with my bags classes, almost everybody brings a darker fabric, and they never have a pencil that they can see what they are writing. So I am going to pull out my white lead pencil right here. And this works just like a clicky pencil, where you are just going to take this and click it like a, okay. Now, those are a little bit of a wax kind of ceramic chalk thing. You don't want to press real hard or pull the point out a whole lot. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to draw my line like that. Because that, can you see that?
I can see it.
Okay. Because that is the line that you are drawing to mark stuff, right? There we go. Now, if I take this handy dandy little watercolor brush, which I like this one because I screw off the top just like this. I fill it with water, regular tap water, nothing special. Screw the top back on. pop this one off, and I have a little paintbrush right there. The way to get it started is just give it a little squeeze. You don't want to squeeze real hard because I have a napkin right there.
Oh, that's what it was for.
Because it will drip. So don't squeeze real hard. But now I can take this and just go over my marking. I put too much water in there. And go over my marking like that, and it made that mark go away. And if you did get a little bit too much water, like I just pressed it too hard, you can just dab it up. And so the mark's gone now, so I don't have to run around looking for little paintbrushes. So yeah, we have these. I used to use them for watercolor painting, the crayons, watercolor crayons,
Yes.
watercolor paint crayons, and I would use them for that, to blend my watercolors. And so I did find them.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't believe it. So it just works so easily where you're just going right over it. See, now it's not dripping because I didn't go too hard.
Oh, yes.
Okay. But that's how you get them off. So easy.
Oh my
So
gosh. So you've got 3 different colors.
3 different colors. The white, the blue, and the pink.
Okay.
And they all click out.
Oh,
They're just
I like
click
those.
pencils. I know. And then to put them back in, all I'm going to do, I'll come up a little bit so you can see this. So to get it to go back in, I'm just going to hold this right here and just push it with your finger, and
Just
it
like a
goes right back
mechanical
in. Yep, just like a mechanical pencil. And
Oh my
so
gosh,
I
I love
love
that.
these because I never have, well, I do now, but I never had the right color of pencil. And when people come to classes, they have a dark fabric. They'll do this, and then they bring a black pencil.
Yes.
Or a dark pencil, and you can't see it. Or even the blue that we were doing with the yellow rose right here, you're not going to see a gray pencil mark on it. You won't even see the blue, but you will see the pink, and you'll see the white.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Very cool.
So
Very
it is 2 o'clock. We're done. I don't want to be done yet. This is so much fun.
The day is going way too fast.
I know, it is going too fast.
Yes.
It is. She came to play with us all day. Usually I only get to see her for 15 minutes or so. She came to play all day.
I don't have a car, so
You can't go anywhere.
I can't go anywhere.
She's hostage.
But I'm hungry.
I am hungry. I told her I would take her to lunch today. I am hungry.
Oh.
So if you joined us today, thank you so much. This is Lori Gutzman from the cold state of Wisconsin. And I'm Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas. If you're in the area, stop in to see us. And if you're coming through, just stop in and say hello.
Yes.
I am with Not Your Mama's Quilt Store. If I didn't say that before, I don't remember now because, as the girls say, I have short-term memory loss. I don't remember what I say from minute to minute.
Brains are too
I
full.
know. It's full.
It's full.
And we will see you next week, Wednesday at 1 o'clock for What's New Wednesday. But Lori won't be here next week. It'll be so sad.
But it's going to be warm here.
Yeah, but
It won't be warm. Well, actually, it's going to be in the 30s in Wisconsin.
I can handle that too.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want it to be hot here. I'm not ready for summer.
You got time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't, at least till mid-March.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Bye.
bye. Let's see. What do I want to do? Stay? No, play, auto,
To end the stream because we're still on.
Oh.